And once again, what is up, my fellow patriots? How y'all doing out there in America? Land of the free, home of the brave. Me, the Wicked Wizard, back with another video. They want to talk about the old fake Tapper, Jake Tapper from CNN. I guess he wrote a book claiming how the entire media was fooled about Biden's mental decline into dementia because his staff and admin covered it up. So they didn't know. They got lied to. You remember when, Biden actually did say this. He said, I think he said, never underestimate Joe's ability to fuck shit up. Right? That's that's one thing. But damn, this was 10 years ago. RIP, Mr. Williams. You're a funny guy. It's so sad that you're no longer with us. But you remember, this is 10 years ago, okay?
But now, we still have comedy, though. We still have great comedy out there. There's always rambling Joe Biden. What the fuck? Joe says shit that even people with Tourette's go, no. No. What is going on? Joe is like your uncle who's on a new drug and hasn't got the dosage right. I'm proud to work with Barack America. He's not a superhero, you idiot. Come here. When FDR was on television, there was no TV back then. Come here, Joe. Sit down. But now.
Yeah, that was at least 10 years ago, if not more, if you remember any of that. So, I mean, yeah, it's a real shocker that they didn't know. They're all covered up. And of course, we had this gem over here. Remember this one? This one's awesome, right? I mean, how do you manage that? You can't walk upstairs. You fall down 3 times. But yeah, it's a big shocker. Everybody was shocked at his mental decline, except for maybe these dude over here, which I still want to know how the dead intern got into his congressional office. Yeah, this guy's probably a murderer. But irregardless, just what he had to say about Joe Biden, allegedly a murderer. But anyway, this is what he had to say about Joseph Piss Pants Biden.
But comparing that guy's mental state, I've said it for years now. He's cogent. Mm-hmm. But I undersold him when I said he was cogent. He's far beyond cogent. In fact, I think he's better than he's ever been. Intellectually, analytically, because he's been around for 50 years. And, I don't know if people know this or not. Biden used to be a hothead.
Really?
Sometimes that Irishman would get in front of the reasoning. Sometimes he would say things he didn't want to say. This is, and I don't really, you know what? I don't really care. Start your tape right now because I'm about to tell you the truth.
Start your tape.
And F you if you can't handle the truth.
And F you if you can't handle it.
This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever. Not a close second. And I've known him for years. The Brzezinskis have known him for 50 years. If it weren't the truth, I wouldn't say it. And you.
Yeah, so you heard that and you seen that one, right? And F you. But they were all fooled. They were just fooled. Don't you get it? I mean, they didn't know. They were fooled. They don't know how it works. Oh my goodness. Watch this one.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
We choose truth over facts. Truth over facts.
Would you not rejoin the TPP, yes or no?
I would not rejoin the TTP Why they do that?
You had people like Margaret Thatcher, you had people like the former chairman.
That's what happened when those kids from Parkland came up to see me when I was vice president.
The issue with that statement is Joe Biden had moved out of the Naval Observatory more than a year before.
If you agree with me, go to Joe 30330. Help me.
You gotta help him out, guys. Go to Joe 3030. But hey, man, I mean, they didn't know it was a cover up. Don't worry about it. I mean, you know, hey, they just didn't know. That's all. They just didn't know. Anyway, here's a clip from my buddies over at Sivaady. They got an awesome YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to this down in the comment box here. But yeah, go ahead and check this one out.
It's time to build back better.
Every time he comes on stage or they turn to him, I'm like, Joe, can you get it out? Let's get the words out, Joe. You kind of feel bad for him.
How do you think it makes little kids with stutters feel when they see you make a comment like that?
Do you remember when they just tried to draw? Oh, it's just a stutter. It's just a stutter. That's all. Just a stutter.
First and foremost, I had no idea that Joe Biden ever suffered from a stutter. I think what we see on stage with Joe Biden, Jake, is very clearly a cognitive decline.
Okay.
That's what I'm referring to. It makes me uncomfortable.
You are
to
no.
watch somebody on stage
That's so amazing. It's so amazing to me that
try and figure out an answer.
A cognitive decline.
Well, when you're trying to tell me that what I was suggesting was
I think that you were mocking his stutter.
Yeah. Look at Jake Takeworm. You're mocking his stutter. How do you think that makes little kids feel with a stutter? God, these people are insufferable, these lefties. Oh, man. It's like there's like no soul. They're dead inside. These are just commie scum. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I think you were mocking his stutter, and I think you have absolutely no standing to diagnose somebody's cognitive decline.
Really?
I would think that somebody in the Trump...
Robin Williams diagnosed it over 10 years ago, so you're a little bit late to the party, pal.
Family would be more sensitive to people who do not have medical licenses diagnosing politicians from...
And currently, they're all saying how that Donald Trump has dementia and he's lost his mind and everything. So, you know, what's good for the goose is good for the gander or whatever that shit is, right? You can't do it, but they can. All right, whatever.
From afar.
Joe doesn't know he's alive, okay? He doesn't know he's alive.
Hidden from his own staff.
The damning new details that we're releasing today.
Do you see the piece of shit Jake Tapeworm? Scumbag. She says here. Wow.
Former President Joe Biden's physical and mental deterioration and how his family members and closest aides concealed it from the public. This is all revealed in two excerpts that we revealed today from my upcoming book with Axios is Alex Thompson. The book is called Original Sin. In an excerpt published by Axios, that aides were privately discussing putting President Biden in a wheelchair for his second term.
Not a joke.
This is all part of a larger whole where the Biden White House tried to hide the extent of his deterioration, both physical and cognitive, as much as possible.
I mean, tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle the truth.
You just say. This is all part of a larger whole where the Biden White House tried to hide the extent of his deterioration, both physical and cognitive.
I think that you were mocking his stutter. Yeah, I think you were mocking his stutter, and I think you have absolutely no standing to diagnose somebody's cognitive decline.
Who are these sick people?
This is CNN, the most trusted name in news.
Not so they're still going to grift. He's gonna write a book to grift off the lies that he told and make money off of his own lies. I mean, Yeah, man, what is wrong with these people? It's just nuts, right? Anyway, this has to be one of the best, one of the best ones ever. You remember this? We'll go out on this one.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him. America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him.
But you know, like they said, his staff covered it up. I mean, look, you see Kamala there, and this is the judge that doesn't know what the definition of a woman is, and is only hired because of certain characteristics. They were covering it up, weren't they? Wow. So to be a lefty, you got to be real dumb. I mean, you got to be so low IQ and allow the media to lie to you over and over again. Never ever get sick of being wrong and incorrect with every news story you ever report, and then going, "Oh, well, it's not my fault because yeah, his family covered it up, his staff covered it up. Nobody knew." Oh my goodness! Wow. All right, yeah. If you believe that, yeah, I have some bridges in Brooklyn and other places I can sell you for some cheap cash. You want to buy them? So anyway, y'all let me know what you think. Did you know that Biden wasn't all there for like the last 20 years, or were you fooled too by his staff covering up his decline, and everybody was fooled by it, and that's why they never reported on it? Let me know down in the comments. And until next time, peace. And please, come on, give me a like, give me a share, and sub up to my channel here, so I can continue bringing you some other great videos such as this one. And again, until next time, peace out.